Okay. Okay. Welcome, one and all, to another stream where we do the things of reading. I hope you're all ready for more horrible things to happen to people who probably deserve it, except for a couple of them. I hope you're all ready for that. It's gonna be... certainly gonna be something. Anyway, hello, let's do this. Let's go to the Rokajima. Let's see a child die. This is totally not gonna be a horrible situation, and it's gonna be really fucking sad. I'm way too excited to see her die. Am I evil? Maybe a little bit. That's good shit. Possibly you're also not ready. I am not ready to see a child die? What? Nah. If this is like Starter 15, I will have trauma. But it probably won't be that bad, right? Right? Oh wait, I think I opened up the wrong save. Whoops. Sorry, I had to break the right glass. The ring is Rose's bitter relationship with her daughter, universally changing the subject. You are in went upstairs and were talking about something else while watching TV. Damn it! Someone noticed them! Who's the closest? Is it Uncle Hideyoshi? Please notice that those two are leading through the front door! It won't reach! Don't disturb their precious time together. You don't think that you could really pull off Starter 15 and Umineko because the tonal shift is part why it hit so hard? You're not wrong. If something like Starter 15 happened, it'd be horrible, but it'd be kind of within expectations for this shit. Which, in saying that in and of itself, is quite horrible. Hideyoshi kept talking kindly, his hand on Eva's forehead. He didn't notice that Rose and Marie were going outside through the front door at all. In that case, there was no way that the others in the lobby, which was even further away, would notice either. My cousin's room upstairs was even worse. Why are you so panicked? On the first Twilight, didn't you defeat me with that bone move, saying that the cover died in an accident on the first Twilight? Does that mean there is no longer cupboard on this island? Hi, Victor. Also, poor Maria, Jessica, Ballard, George. Take off George. Shannon, Cannon, every certain pagoda. Yeah, really sad for all of them. Except George. No one... Look, George is kind of shit. He's not a good adult. I still remember him saying he had to leave Maria alone to get slapped by her mother. I haven't forgotten. Oh, what is there to be so worried about? Shut up! I can see right through you! I can't... Someone stop them, those two will be killed! Someone stop them! There's no way that Balor's voiceless scream would reach Rosa or Maria. The two of them could be seen in the Rose Garden. The rain was so awful, but fortunately the wind had died down a little. No, maybe that wasn't fortunate. Because if the wind had been a little fiercer, Rosa surely would hesitate to go outside.
Here it is.
Maria found her own rose with the gold lace and stared at it lovingly. Rosa accepted it with the promise that Maria would only have one look at it. But she didn't want Maria to complain that it hadn't been enough later on. So she decided to go along with her until she was satisfied. She believed that there wasn't a culprit. But if by any chance she was mistaken, they were now in an extremely dangerous position. Rosa realized that faintly herself. If things got bad, she would throw away her umbrella and ready her gun. Even the instantly rejoicing Maria in the corner of her eyes, Rosa gazed warily in all directions. Sadly, Rosa did not realize that there was 12 sniper rifles that Kinzo had bought to hunt people with. Okay, butterflies, guys. Time for some real bullshit to occur. Were her eyes just tired? Even though no one should have been there, she thought she saw something glitter in the dark rose garden with all of its wind and rain. Gold-colored. It had to be her imagination. Because to Rosa, it seemed as though gold butterflies were dancing through the rose bushes. Are you alright, Eva? Just take it easy. I called Dr. Nanjo after all? I'm alright. Don't take your hand away. I'm begging you. Don't take your hand away. Eva was breathing wildly. Beads of sweat were appearing on her forehead. It was true that she had stayed up all night the night before, and that things had been rough since this morning. It was not that her body wasn't keeping up. Even though he understood that. Hideyoshi suspected that Eva's sudden fever was a sign of some serious illness. Several times Hideyoshi suggested to call Dr. Nanjo, but Eva resisted firmly. Pleading with him and saying that it was even more important that he didn't take his hand away. I understand. I'm Dr. Nanjo. I'm looking at you by lunchtime. You're promising that? I'll stay here the whole time, gripping your hand. Tightly like this. Thank you. I'm fine. Matching your hand will definitely make this fever subside. When she said that, Eva's harsh breathing didn't improve in the slightest. Is she dying? Don't let go! Don't let go! Why does it sound like she's giving birth? What the fuck? Yeah, you can see Kinzo bringing sniper rifles behind people on the island. The most dangerous game style? Yeah, no, that's Kinzo. But also, what the fuck is happening? Who's there? She saw an umbrella moving beyond the rose bush. Rosa threw away her brother and Wiley lifted her gun. When she did, when she did, the figure behind the bush showed itself.
Ew.
Auntie Eva. Wait, now.
びっくりしたわ。
You scared me.
姉さんなの？
So, it was Yunes-san?
何かご用？
Do you have some business?
さっきの話の続きなの？
You want to continue our earlier discussion?
そうよ。
Yes, that's right.
お父様の
I
黄
was
金
catching
の
my father's
話。
gold.
お願いだからマリアの前では遠慮し
Please
て。
restrain yourself in front of Maria.
ちゃんと約
I mean,
束
keep
を
my
守って
promise,
るわ
okay?
よ。姉さんの悪巧みの邪魔はしない
I
わ。
won't get in your way of your scheming.
悪巧み？
Scheming?
何それ？
What's that?
姉さんが何を考えていても勝手よ。
Whatever you're thinking, that's up to you.
私は邪
I
魔
have
す
no
る気
desire
な
to
ん
get
て
in the
ない。
way.
だからマリアの前では許して。
So please, not in front of Maria.
私は分け前さえもらえれば十分なの。
As long as you my share, that will be enough.
分け前？
Your share? I don't think we're gonna have a good fucking day. Eva started laughing in a creeping voice. Rosa was startled, but Maria stared blankly. Then Maria said just one thing. Huh? Wait. Who are you? I have the feeling that in this episode, Eva goes insane. Okay. Your share? Who would give you that? All of it is mine! It belongs to me, the Golden Witch, Beatrice! Oh god, it's so bright. And back to Beatrice giving birth to something. Possibly.
Eva! 大丈夫か
Eva! Are you alright, Eva?
Eva!
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 Eva! Hold on! Oh, let go! That I'm getting taken away by someone who isn't me! Keep holding on to my hand! Oh my god! Uh-oh. When did you ever work hard? You never worked for anything! You were always hiding in the shadow! Always ran about from shadow to shadow without fighting! And yet, you really think you're so confident as for me for the Ushiromi family gold? All that is mine! It's all mine and mine alone as the head of the Ushiromi family, the new Golden Witch! Successor the name of Beatrice! Beatrice? No. No, you're not Beatrice. Oh, never mind, she's happy. It's Beatrice! Mama, it's Beatrice! Following around, Maria jumped at her mother and ecstasy. Rosa treated Maria cold-heartedly and raised her gun.
姉さんよね。
You're Nessun, right?
姉さんなのよね。
You're Nessun, right?
違うわ。
Wrong.
私はもは
I
や
am no longer the
あな
one
たの
who
姉であ
was
った
your
存在
sister.
ではないの。
じゃあ、あんた誰なのよ。
Who are you?
ベアトリーチェだ
Are
と
you
でも
going to say
言
that
う
you're
の。
Beatrice?
そんなはずはない。
That's impossible.
あんたは19年前
You
に死ん
died
だのよ。
19 years ago. Also, you didn't have anything of what you look like now.
ええ。
Yes,
That's
you were definitely dead after
considered.
Achilles saw their head was
だっ
smashed.
て私、あなたの頭が割れているところをはっきり見たもの。その中身が溢れ出しているのを。
I can remember your insights only out like it was yesterday.
そのあんたが
How could he be alive
どう
right
して
here
生きて
and
ここにいるの
now?
よ。
黄金の魔女に死の概念などないの。
The concept of death does not exist for a golden witch.
黄金の魔女と
Namely,
ベアトリ
Golden
ー
Witch
チェ
and
に
Beatrice will be handed down for all
永遠に受け継がれ
eternity.
てるか。お前が知っていたベアトリーチェは死を迎えたかもしれないが、
Maybe the Beatrice you knew met with death. That name is mine now.
ゆえに無限。
Therefore, it is endless.
ベアトリーチェに
The answer
死
is
の
death does not
概念
exist
は
for
ないの。
Beatrice. Honestly, this sounds like Cope from Kinzo. Oh, Beatrice never dies. She just comes back in a different form. This sounds like Kinzo Cope.
哀れね、姉さん。
How pitiful, Nissan. Also, is younger Beatrice supposed to be around the same size as like actual Beatrice? Because she is smaller. She's significantly smaller. So calling her Nissan feels weird. Because like, does she really look like? Sure, she looks like younger Eva, but like, obviously Eva isn't that young. That going has caused you to lose the distinction between fantasy and reality.
もはや私はお前の姉ではないというのに。
I said I'm not your sister anymore.
さて、
Well then, as the new Beatrice, I have to test my own resurrection
自ら
ritual.
の二つの儀式を引き継ぐわ。ロノウェ、
Oh no, Vay.
私はどうすればいい
What
の？
should I do?
ご随意のまま
That is up to you.
もはやベアトリーチェ様
Beatrice-sama, you already have the
どの
power
よ
to
うな
make
思いも
whatever you
実践
think
できる
reality.
力が終わりです少し扱えば
You should grow used to it if you use it a little.
不甲斐なき元妹よ。
You with this former sister.
私が魔
You
女と
did
して
not have
初め
been
て
selling my first sacrifice as a
最初の
witch.
生贄に選ばれたことを光栄に思うがいい。第二の晩に寄り添う二人を
How terrible the two are close to my own hands. Okay, how bad is this about to be? Wait. The first thing the new Beatrice wished. No, the first magic you tried to use was your past limits given to human. In particular, gravity. You want to become fully aware of her transformation to witch by being released from those shackles. As the witch and Rosa stayed as they were, the ground retreated all by itself into the distance below them. By now, their feet were no longer attached to the ground. Rosa finally realized the ground had retreated into the distance below her, that she and the witch had been sucked up into the rainy sky. Whoa! Awesome! You humans shackled by the gravity, there's nothing more unnerving than not having your feet on solid ground. However, to Beatrice, who had learned the joy of being released from the gravity as a new witch, it was enough to cause her whole body to shake with delight.
ねえローザ、
Hey, Rosa!
昔小さい
You
頃
remember long ago when we were small and we used to talk about how what it'd be like to be in witches and fly around the sky?
叶ったよ。
It's come true, you know!
私が本
I
当
became
の
a
魔女
real
になっ
witch
て
and
から
granted for
あげ
you!
たわ。
Just stop it! Oh, wake me up from this dream!
夢ならそ た言ったわ。
You said it.
夢の中
You
で
said that
空
you
を
flew
飛ん
through
だ
the sky in your dream.
そして覚めたくなかったとも言ったわ。
And you also said that you hadn't wanted to wake up.
起こした私を恨んだともね。
You were even mad at me for waking you, right?
安心して。
Don't worry.
今度は覚
We'll
めない
wake
わ
up
よ。
this time, all right?
Come, dance with me in the vast rainy sky. Didn't we wish together fly like seagulls in the sky? And escape the cramped and boring island of Rokajima? This is horrible. Is she gonna fall to her death? I mean, that would be quite horrible and a bit ironic considering everything, but okay. Now make that dream a reality for you. That's why I want to share this joy with you and no one else.
楽しいね、ローザ。楽しいね。
And then Rosa shoots her. At least it's mutual. Yeah. Though sadly, because she's currently not real, it's probably gonna be bad.
Isn't this so fun, Rosa? Isn't it so fun?
ご覧が
Take a look below you.
私たちのお屋
Look
敷
at how small our mansion
あんなに
is.
も小さいわ。あんな小さ
I
な場所で
wonder
私たちは
how much time you spend in that
どれほど
in
長
a
い時を過ご
place
した
that
のかしら。
small.
その狭さ
Now I'm
と
excited you shocked it how cramped and tiny it is.
本当に呆れるわ。だからこそ感じて
So feel,
楽しんで
enjoy,
喜んで
rejoice.
私たちが
Have how you yearn for the power to move through the sky at
大空を自由に
will.
する力を。さあ踊ろうよ
Come
ロ
on,
ー
let's dance, Rosa.
ザ。雨の中を風の中を
Through the rain, through the wind.
私たちは踊るように
Let's
飛び
fly
回
around
ろう。
like we're dancing.
稲光が
I'm gonna
私たち
shine
を
on
照
us
ら
and
して
bless us.
祝福してくれるわ。
The witch and Rosa were like leaves floating around in a whirlwind. As the rain pounded upon every part of their bodies, as the lightning occasionally shone upon them, they shook with the joy of being released from the ground. However, it was only that way for the witch. Rosa holding on her head, voices of these screaming over and over.
Stop it! Please, no more! Let me down!
そうで、人間は大気
You're
を
right,
吐
it's
く
more
の
fun for
ね。
humans to crawl on the ground.
なら地上におかわりなさい。
Then why not go back there?
A slightly displeased expression rose to the witch's face when she realized that her own joy was not being shared. And she decides to listen to her former sister's request. Uh-oh. Poor choice of words, Rosa. The word that had been making Rosa dance around grew weaker, then stopped. In other words, Rosa once again bound by the restrictions of gravity as a human. Following the laws that were originally correct, Rosa began to descend towards the ground upside down. No, she began to fall.
いけない。
Oops.
そうか、ちゃんと
Oh, that's right, if I didn't take her down the right way, this is what happened.
witch had intended to send Rosa plummeting. Did you see what wasn't used to using magic? After plummeting got 100 meters into a rose bush, as a very, very natural result, Rosa died instantly. But the witch hadn't intended to kill her. Wow, okay, you're really pushing it hard here. Okay. So, let's just put that in the fucking notes, because I think this is very clear what the fuck happened. This is probably like the most clear murder we've gotten this entire time, I'd say. Eva accidentally, during an argument, pushed Rosa out of a window and killed. Okay, and so that's 112% what happened here. Rosa gets pushed out a window and dies during an argument between Beatrice and them. People, we're not done yet. Didn't you have Eva earlier? That doesn't matter to the Golden Witch. Golden Witch ain't real. And ain't fucking real. I can see what happened. So she willed for Rosa not to die. Yeah, but she did. When she did, going above life, scored around Rosa's body, reviving that life just as the witch has wished. Witch had wished. Rosa's body, which had been laid out a radial carpet of fresh blood, rapidly returned to normal. The broken and crushed bones returned to normal. The torn and smashed flesh returned to normal. How easy to break things in this world and how difficult it is to fix them. Oh, like the, what the fuck was it? Like the thing in episode 1, or in the prologue, like the lamp? The vase, that's what I was thinking of. Anyone can take a life. No human can revive a lost life. By surpassing irreversible, one proves that they have surpassed. Ow! Just stabbed myself with something I had in my hand by accident. Ow. One proves that they have surpassed humans. Surely gave her a much greater realization that she was a witch than flying through the sky had.
Awesome! I can even revive an end of life!
Of course. Beatrice-sama, you're already an endless witch. To live and die, to bring life and to kill, all of it repeated endlessly. Beatrice-sama has the endless witch.
Hello, hey, welcome. I figured out how Rosa died. It was by accident. Don't worry, she's dead, but it was by accident, so everything can be forgiven. You are the queen who controls that cycle of life and death.
One time I dropped a goldfish bowl. Perhaps the evil bowl broke and I couldn't put it back together again. I keep pop-eyed at goldfish would never swim for me again after it landed on the floor. How much I tried to swim through their head saying that broken things and dead things should never be revived.
Rosa slipped on banana skin she just ate. Yeah, well, essentially, yeah. That seems how it'd be. Beatrice accidentally seems to have killed. I'm guessing meta-wise, like what actually happened is Eva accidentally killed Rosa. Not by falling damage. Fell more than 20 blocks, so died instantly.
That's what I learned, you know. Mustn't break things, mustn't kill people. After all, you can't fix them. So, if you could fix them, you wouldn't get in trouble breaking them, right? awesome! Awesome, awesome, awesome!
Wow, she's more dangerous than Beatrice, possibly. Fuck. For a while, the witch became intoxicated with how terrible and wonderful the power she had succeeded was. Her laugh was pure, innocent, and also cruel. Crazy Witches just Battler's light at this point, wherever he is. Yeah, Battler's either I would fucking laugh my ass off if Battler was a ghost. Mostly because he'd be like, I don't exist, shut the fuck up, Beatrice. The witch landed in front of her and held out her hand.
Sorry about that, Rosa! I didn't think flying the sky would be so much fun! Sorry, I'm really sorry! And I didn't know that humans could die so easily! But I brought you back to life, so you're fine now.
So get up, okay? Play with me some more, okay? What were those dreams you told me about when you were a kid? Go ahead and tell me about all of them without holding back. As I am now, I can make anything come true, no matter how absurd. I can let you drown in an ocean of jelly. I can swallow you up in a mountain of cake. I wish I didn't keep fucking stuttering. I hate it, despise, wish to die every time. Can even make you grow butterfly wings. Yes, of course. Kill me now, immediately, with a bomb in the fucking. I don't know. Fuck. Ah. I can even make you grow butterfly wings and let you fly around the garden. I'll do them one after another. Let's start with the ocean of jelly, okay?
Just stop.
What? This is the second time Rosa's getting tortured over and over again, huh? You know, I'm starting to think that a lot of people don't like Rosa. Wonder why. Rosa was once again thrown high into the rainy sky. However, the sky wasn't filled with raindrops, but with drops of orange juice. When she looked down, Rosa had to doubt her eyes. The rose garden had disappeared, and the ground spread out beneath her was like a pastel-colored jigsaw puzzle. It was from the dream she had talked about when she was young, an ocean of jelly. The black part was coffee jelly. The red was strawberry. The yellow was pineapple. The green was melon. What was the white part? Apple, perhaps? Did Rosa even have time to think about something like that? Not really. She was gonna die again. Umineko witches need therapy. Very, very, very fucking true. Rosa fell towards that multi-colored ocean. And sank deep into a grape-flavored purple sea. It was really an ocean of jelly. It had no bottom. As Rosa sank, she was shocked to see a school of children fish swimming through the grape jelly ocean. They were probably made of grape skin. But then she sank on and on, deeper and deeper, as deep as a trench in Mariana. compressed tight by the water pressure of the jelly ocean, as her ribs crushed and crushed, as her spine snapped and cracked and poppled. Poppled? Pop. In the end, she became a small, frail meatball. I wonder how long this scene's gonna go on for. Like, at what point do you think Battle looks away because he's like, they are dead, stop it?
What a truly wonderful experience to drown to death in an ocean of jelly! It's a dream no one else can imitate. I granted you!
The instant I snapped my fingers, the meatball that had been Rosa was launched up into the sky. And after being enveloped in golden brilliance, she returned to her original form. It was as simple and easy as returning dried seaweed to its original form, and anyone could do it. And the prize for the most creative death so far goes to, or the prize, yeah, no, I mean, drowning in the sea of jelly is quite creative. But, we should probably stop. Come on, let's just end it now. The vacant look in Rosa's face had because of the joy from having that dream she had been given up as a child made into reality. I am growing increasingly confused. Like, how much, like, fuck, it... Eva Beatrice seems to have a really big problem deciding if she hates Rosa or likes Rosa, or if she actually wants to kill her, or if she just wants to have fun. Sorry, baby, the shoe took so long to get here, they sent several more. I did not need 12 pairs of shoes. Oh, fuck. Definitely, probably. I do not know if this is scope from Eva Beatrice right now or what. Next to the mountain of cake. In an instant, the sky was covered and became patterned black and white like a chessboard. That almost transparent white part was her favorite gelatin cheesecake. That algae black part was slightly bitter. I can't say that word. No, stop. There were a ceiling, they were a mountain, and those several billion cakes were thrown down towards Rosa. If you piled those cakes up, they would surely be taller than Everest. They probably weighed, I'm not too sure, but it was probably heavier than all the cakes across Japan put together. This is gonna go on for a while, ain't it? Fell down like a ceiling and swallowed Rosa up. So, as a very, very natural result, Rosa was crushed to death. In less than a second, her bones broke through throughout her body, and her insides were all smashed and forced out. Spladash-put. And yet, still an even greater number of cakes piled up on top. Rosa ended up as a layer of jam wedged between the cakes. I mean, Eva has the toe. Oh, that thing? Huh. You know, that's how you spelled it. Rush saying that Eva has a well-defined sadist streak? Yes, but I'm just like... I don't know. Where... Oh god, is fucking Maria watching this shit? Being as thin as a single hair and was probably smashed out into the area of a tennis court. The world swallowed by a cake was once again absorbed by a golden flash. Then, as though it had all been a dream, Rosa was revived once again. Of course, it definitely wasn't a dream. I mean, agree to disagree in this case. You're wrong. She had been revived after dying. At that point, death, which most humans only have an experience once after they are born, had already been experienced repeatedly by Rosa. In other words, she had gone through what humans cannot. The precious experience of dying more than once. Then turn Rosa into an unrecognizable mummy for the 9th time. Yeah. So Rosa died in a way that left her kind of fucked up and falling from like this. How tall is the building again? 3 stories tall. The visitors retreat. Yeah, it makes enough sense.
Isn't this fun, Rosa? Isn't this fun? Next is butterflies, look! Please, have mercy! No way! Let's play more! Let's play more!
Laughing instantly, she pointed her golden staff at Rosa as she begged for mercy. When she did, Rosa glittered her goat and rapidly began to shrink. Shrink down to the size of a real butterfly. Then goat wings sprouted from her back and she joined her fellow goat butterflies. However, while a human body could withstand this wind, it was a different matter for a butterfly's body. The goat butterfly Rosa was invited to dance by each gale wind, and she spun circles around the rose garden.
No!
POV Vermilion Apocalypse. Oh wow, look at that! It's the Vermilion Apocalypse! Fuck, do I have to do the fight, first part of the fight again? That one sucks. A gentle bed caught her as she tired from dancing. Her soft, knit hammock in the shadows beneath the roof of the arbor. The owner of the hammock lumbered into view, welcoming into her guests who had wandered into it on the stormy night. The owner, which should have been small enough to crush in the palm of her hand, now looked big as the top of a candy bed to Rosa. Wait, who? Wait, what just killed her? Also, Jesus Christ. Oh, was it a spider? I think they mean it's a spider, I think. Which is fucking horrible, but I think that's what it is. Oh, yep.
What a touchy! I caught it in a spider's web. This time it's a dance with a spider. It takes me back. Remember the times we find a spider's web and play around by throwing pebbles at it? After the spiders don't chew their prey. And so the venom when their insides melt is sticky soup, they suck it out.
Wow, this is fucking horrible. Honestly, this is a nightmare scenario for me. What the fuck?
Hey, Rosa.
Remember?
Remember how we throw butterflies in spiders web on purpose? The flavor always seen how that spider would attack? You don't remember, do you? This happened before you got into grade school. Have you seen that close this time, you know? Very close.
You know, I'm getting the feeling that Rosa might be having a bad time.
Have mercy, Nessun! Help me, Nessun!
And I won't be screaming that out because, God, my throat needs to break. Oh, God, this is fucking horrendous. I don't like this. Why did I have to talk about spiders? This is fucking horrible. Please stop.
This girl's not bad. She can truly use magic at will. Interesting, 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 interesting. You're like laughing too, right, Battler? Stop this bullshit! Just stop it! What's so fun? You're insane! You're insane! What's so fun about doing something like this? Doesn't it? She look like she's having so much fun. I don't blame her. Magic is fun. I remember when I first became able to use magic, I played around so much. Yes, I understand that play from the bottom of my heart. I won't expect me to share this joint patch with you, Battler. Oh, what a shame, what a shame. You excited me, I'd teach you magic anytime you wanted, you know. To describe the joy you receive the instant you are free from the shackles of humanity. I want to teach you about it, that joy, that passion. I definitely would like to see the world magic you would give birth to just once. I feel like Beatrice is very sincere in that saying. Beatrice really wants Battler to not... Beatrice is such a fucking tsundere, holy shit. I know we said that multiple times, but God, it's true. She's just more of a realistic example of a tsundere who doesn't know how to actually interact, and because of that, she just makes the other person really dislike them. You're starting to enjoy yourself, right? You start wanting to use magic, right? It's pretty fun to be a witch, you know? It's for you, I'll teach you everything! The joy of flying together in the sky, or the joy of diving together through the sea. Oh, you can see the excitement that you feel. The instant you surpass the bounds, you can even see how wide your world stretches. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm coming to realize that I think Beatrice just laughs like that. Even when she's not being cruel, I think she just has a really, as Ronove says, she has a really ugly laugh. Like, holy shit, she sounds like she's always mocking you when she laughs, but I think it's just, she's not doing it on purpose. That's just how she sounds, I think. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, why the word stretches? She's going to turn into a butterfly, wouldn't she? I think she would turn into a butterfly herself, too. She seems to legitimately want to fucking hang out with Battler. You think it's her default? She's always just mocking Battler. There's no malice in Vito's expression. It was hard to believe, but she was genuinely enjoying this cruel show. She thought she was sharing her appreciation with Battler. Battler was aghast at that vastly. Hopelessly different measure of value. This is unbelievable. Something definitely screwed up with you. Stop it already! God damn it! Virgil, make her stop this insane farce! What do I have to do? If you can't mock Battler, if you can't mock Battler, why laugh at all? Thus, every one of Vito's laughs is intended to screw with Battler. Not the most unbelievable thing I've ever heard.
私たちは番外の存在です。
We exist outside the board.
盤上には触れられません。
We cannot touch the board itself. Virgilia shook her head apologetically. She was the one who had already been killed. Does that mean she couldn't interfere in any way? As we continued joy in a crazed sort of way, Valor lifted her up by the collar and yelled at her.
やめろやめろやめろ
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
いい加減にしろ魔女め
That's enough, you goddamn witch!
あれがエヴァおばさんだっての
Are
か
you trying to read that down to Eva?
ありえない
That's impossible!
俺の知ってるエヴァおばさんは
What Eva I know might be a little mean at
少
times.
しはあったけどこんな残酷な
It's
ことをする
completely
人
possible that
じ
she's the kind of person that would do
ゃ
something
断じて
that
ありえ
cruel.
ない全てお前のまやかしだ
This is all part of your deception!
ローザおばさんをもてあそぶな
Don't toy with Auntie Rosa!
エヴァおばさんをもてあそ
Don't
ぶな
toy with Auntie Eva!
今すぐ
Stop this farce! Right now!
だからローザと
Oh, he said that's not me playing with Rosa anymore.
新しきベアトリーチェだというに
I told you that's the new Beatrice.
そんなにギャーギャーわめくほどに残酷か
Is it really so cruel that you have to squeal like that?
そなたもこういうの実は結構好きだ
You're
ろ
also pretty fond of stuff like this, aren't you?
実はちょっぴり魔法に興
Yeah, she
味を持
just
ってきて
a bit of interest in magic and ouch!
何をする
What? Oh, what was that? First time, Balor slapped Beto across the cheek. I think Beto is actually just, I'm actually willing to say here, I think Beto just does not get Battler sometimes. At all. Wait, Battler can just do that? Apparently. Slapping is a valid option. You don't even know why something like that would be done to her. The stunning expression rose to her face. She really doesn't understand, huh? Balor found that expression more unforgivable and he roared. Huh?
これが面
You
白い
call
な
this interesting?
お前の頭はどう
What
な
the
ってん
shit is
だ
wrong with your head?
死ね
Don't kill yourself!
頭を輪切りにして
Let's top part of your head off and try looking inside. You're gonna find that the inside has been completely
ごっ
removed!
そり抜けているぜ今すぐやめさせろこの悪
Victor,
心が
stop it
邪魔を
right
やめ
now!
させる
Victor,
んだ
stop this disgusting farce!
俺はお前を許さない
I'll never forgive you! Yeah, Balor's snapping fucking hard, too. Holy shit. I understand why, but God. He had to see this once already with Rosa before, and now he's seeing it happen again. Like, at some point, you're just like, stop it, you fucking bitch. How dare you do something so cruel?
お前のこと少しでも笑えるやつだと思ったこともあったが俺はもう二度と勘違い
I've
しない
sometimes thought that you're a pitiful, funny person, but I'll never make that mistake again.
お前はただ残酷
You're
な
just
だ
a
けの
monster
怪
who's
物だ
nothing but cruel.
俺の前に現
Don't show
れる
yourself in front of me.
二度とだ
Never again.
お前を認めない
I won't accept you. I won't stop you. I don't even want to look at your
見たく
face.
もない
Oh shit, Balor's doing it again. He's refusing to fucking do anything. Just like before when... What the fuck happened in this episode where Balor also said, fuck you, Beto, I'm not playing anymore.
I'm not going to take a turn or do anything. Shut the fuck up. It's happening again. It's happening again. Again, it seems. Balor is not having a good time. That gets through to you! Don't show yourself in front of me! Shut fuck up! Did Balor just use magic by... I think he just fucking used magic. Holy shit. Balor just used magic by being so fucking having such a bad time. He fucking made a bear. Okay. The instant Balor screamed, the power that resisted the witch became a red wall which repelled Beetle, knocking her back onto her butt. How? What are you talking about? Isn't it an interesting show? He spoke as though making an excuse, but the person those words were directed at Balor was no longer there. Zera suddenly disappeared in the darkness. Beetle powdered her lips and continued trying to explain herself. It's not like I completely don't see where you're coming from. But this is nothing more than an innocent prank, right? Nothing that happens here is quite real, after all. It's not literally what might have happened, so it's not... No one's actually getting harmed, you know? No matter how she kills, that person will be brought back to life in the end, right? Aren't human creatures that are fine with anything as long as it ends well? Right, Master? I think what Pito's essentially saying, is kind of like that, like, if she breaks your body 3 times and then she fixes it all, then it's like, it was just a harmless prank. There was no lasting effect on it. More than a little bit fucked up, as you probably figure. It's not something to get so angry about, right? I was hoping for approval, but Virgilia simply faced her with an indifferent expression. Vito, at that moment, even an exaggerated face would probably have been better. I have nothing to say in particular. If you think it is fun, you can keep watching as long as you want. Call me when it's over. I will erase my form until then. Following Balor's lead, Virgilia hid herself in the darkness. Left sitting there on her own, Beto didn't have a clue what was going on and felt like she had been made out to be the bad guy. Dangerous question to make. Pardon me for asking this. Is Beto fucking autistic too? Like, I'm sorry, I'm getting those vibes in this fucking scene very hard right now. She hasn't really been acting autistic anywhere else, so like, what the fuck is happening here? Why is she so disconnected on this specific bit? Like, this is the most disconnected I think Beto's been this entire time to what everyone else is feeling. Which is really weird. Like, I don't understand. This is kind of strange for her. Usually she understands what everyone else is feeling, at least somewhat. But, huh. Oh, what's wrong? It's an interesting show, isn't it? It might be a little vulgar, but it's really interesting, isn't it?
割と面白いじゃないかよ。なあ、ロノベ。
Right? Ronove?
そこまで
It's something to get so mad about, right?
お嬢様の面白い
Something interesting for you, my lady. It's not necessarily interesting for Battler-sama.
わらわ
Does he
嫌われて
really hate me that much? Oh my god, she's fucking crying. Look at that shit. Mio's got him crying. What the fuck?
そりゃ確かに対戦相手
Well, certainly we are playing against each other, so it is true that we are enemies. But it's a relation really so bad that we can't laugh together at entertainment.
仲だというのかバトラと一緒に拍手
Since I applaud together with Valor, I thought I could at least laugh together with him.
He isn't helping her case. Yeah, this is very much. So Beto thought because Balor clapped with her that one time that they were on better terms and that he might like understand her. I guess. He's.
Does he really reject me so much that we can't even do that? He doesn't have to accept that I'm a witch. He just wanted the games to compete over that. But still, you say you won't look at my face, that you won't talk to me. Surely Norby is going too far. Am I really hated that much?
これまでお嬢様は十分に嫌
Oh
わ
my
れた
god,
と
she's
察してお
completely
いた
got
しました
charisma break. Where the fuck is clips for this?
The moves you made thus far are certainly worthy of hatred, my lady.
悪魔の私です
Even a demon as myself can slightly understand Balor-sama's
少
feelings.
しは分かろうというものそれが理解できぬのはお嬢様が
I wonder if you cannot understand that because you're especially thick-headed, my lady.
Yeah, you're right, A. It's not the fact that she's a witch he dislikes, it's the how she like I'm quite sure if Beto was a witch who just made like fucking cookies appear whenever she wanted. She claimed he would be like, well, you're not real, but I don't hate you per se because she doesn't use her powers to do anything else. It's the fact that she would like put a cookie inside someone's throat and have them choke to death that makes them go, what the fuck, lady? Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Why don't you disappear too?
はい
Why don't you disappear too?
Yes, certainly.
それでは失礼いたします
Goodbye.
Balor's magic seems to be more how it's used than the logic behind it. Yeah. I think Balor cares because magic's being used in a really, really cruel way. By everyone who we've seen use magic so far, it's been cruel as fuck. Like, even how Virgilia was originally trying to, like, kill everyone, it's like, that was cruel. Really think the thing that offends Balor most in the case that his family or one of the servants could be doing all this. That also pisses him off a lot, but thanks to Beatrice saying there's 18 humans on the island, he has learned to accept that that has to be the case. Even Ronove hid himself in the darkness and Vito was left alone. The one in the rainy rose garden. No one would play with a lonely witch. Because no one would play with her, she was a lonely witch. What's going on? Why would anyone play with me?
こんなにわらわは変化
Am I really that weird?
残酷かよ
That cruel?
誰か返事しろよ
Someone answer me! I don't know if I'm looking at... Okay, I'm increasingly confused if I'm looking at fucking Beto right now, or if I'm looking at somehow Maria, because this... The more we go into this, the more I'm thinking, wow, these sounds like what Maria's inner thoughts would be like. Wow, this really sounds like Maria's inner thoughts when interacting with other people. Is this Maria or Beto? I'm no longer certain. I haven't seen Maria since this entire thing started, so I'm very confused. If it's actually Beto, okay. If it's actually Maria, okay. I'm now unsure. Isn't this fun, Rosa? Isn't this fun?
さあ次は何を
Hey,
して遊ぶ？
what should we play next?
もちろんマリアも一緒に遊んであげるわ。
Of course I'll play with Maria too.
みんなで仲良く
Let's all have a friendly walk together.
煮えたぎるチョコレートの鍋を泳いでケーキ膨らむオーブンの中をピクニックしよう。
Let's do a pot of boiling chocolate. Let's have a picnic in a cake rising oven.
No 新しきベアトリーチ
Hey, new Beatrice. Now the witch who was continuing her spree of tragedy, Beto showed herself. Oh my fucking god, Beto's stepping in. Okay, I guess Beto is Beto. I am very confused now. Because I don't like... Call me crazy, but Beatrice in episode 1 and 2... Or episode 2, really. And quite a lot of this episode 3 as well. She understood Balor and a lot of other people. She understood why they felt the way they did. Like, sure, she got upset at like a lot of others, but I'm like... I'm a bit wondering what the implication of this is. Why is, like, what? Beto thinks break... Like, I guess we can... I'll put it down. Beto thinks as long as it ends up fixed / happy, the path taken doesn't matter. So, like, Beto seems like Beto's the kind of person who goes, who cares if everyone in the world died? Then everyone got brought back to life and there was world peace. Like, that's the kind of feeling I'm getting from Beto right now. Like, that... Like, I guess that's... I guess... Expression is very rare for her. It's kind of restrained, it's now unreliable, miserable.
これは仙台ベア
Oh,
トリー
it's
チ
a predecessor, Beatrice!
ご覧
Ama,
くださりました
were you
か
watching?
魔法の力は本当に素
The
晴
power
らしい
magic truly is wonderful!
魔女に生まれ変わることができたことを今ほ
You know,
ど
I
楽
never
しいと
thought it would
思
be
ったことはあり
be
ませ
so
ん
fun to be reborn a witch!
まるでいつまでも終わらぬお遊
Take
戯の時
playtime
間
that
の
never
よう
ends!
さあ仙台様もご一緒に遊びましょう
Come on, let's play together, predecessor sama!
その前にちょっとお待ちになってくださいね
I'll wait for a second, okay?
二人はオ
The
ー
two
ブ
of
ン
them
の
were
中
cooked
で
to
焼
death
き
in the...
込んで
Oh,
て死んで
I'm
しまっ
sorry,
たか
I have
ら
to
また
revive them
蘇ら
again!
さないと
Now, I'm not actually gonna hate the fact they do this, but like... They've been... Apparently Maria's been dying a few times too during this. And I find it just kind of interesting that, like, apparently a line that's not gonna be crossed is showing Maria actually get brutally murdered. Everyone else can get shown brutally murdered, and Maria can be shown slapped like a fucking doll. A doll. But, like, no, you can't show her getting brutally murdered. I'm not complaining, by the way. I just find that interesting. That's the limit for her.
まるでイーストで膨れるパンみたいに
They're like bread rising as we east.
オーブンの
The cookie's expanding in the oven!
話を聞けというのに。
Listen to what I'm saying.
その
Well,
第二の
isn't it
番の
enough
責
for the
任は
sacrifices of the
も
second
う十分で
Twilight?
あろう。確かに
Of course, it isn't to say how you kill them, but
それ以上
maybe you shouldn't toy with them any more than that.
何をおっしゃいます先代様。
What are you saying, predecessor Sama?
さっきラナ
I have remote a short while ago.
先代様の
Your magic was much more wonderful, cruel, and self-indulgent.
残酷でやりたい放題だったって。6人のお腹からお菓子が溢れ出すハロウィンパーティーなんて
Halloween party where candies poured out of 6 people's stomach. How truly wonderful!
ならば私は
That's when you better act out Alice's tea party. You need to have a standard somewhere, you guess. I guess, yeah. I just find it interesting. No complaints. Just like, oh, that's interesting.
なんでもない日を祝うお茶会にみんなを招待して
Of everyone's tea party, celebrate a happy unbirthday and train them one by one with my magic.
先代様みたいに素敵にできるかしら。
I wonder if I can do it as wonderfully as you.
個性的に残酷にポップにキュー
Oh,
ト
that's
にで
a
き
hell of
る
an
かしら。
expression. I wonder if I can be cruel in my own pop cute style.
今思うとおとぎ
I think
話
about
と
it.
かって
All fairy
どれも
tales are
残
cruel,
酷でしたよ
aren't
ね。
they?
そのおとぎ話の
Now
魔
that
女
I'm
の
witch
自ら
inside one of
が
those fairy tales, I finally
ようやく理解し
understand.
ました。
わらはもうその
I
以前
am
までの
slightly of that opinion that in the past, I too might have gone a little too far. This is a serious character development for Beatrice, huh? Also shows that, yes, indeed, she really likes Battler. Like, holy shit, she likes him. Well, I think that as the Golden Witch, it's a good idea to have a little elegance. Yeah, I would be confused too, Eva, Beatrice.
先代様が何をおっしゃってるのかわ
I
か
don't
りませ
understand
ん。
what you're saying, Predecessor Sama.
でも一つだけわかります。
But there's one thing I do understand.
今の私がどれほどを尽くしても先代様の残酷
The
さ
harder I
に
try
は
now, I
到
know
底及び
match
ま
how
せ
cool
ん。
you are. Went back a few minutes, ever gotten so mad that you defeated your own argument and did something you keep purporting to be impossible? Also crying Beto, just a shocking sight, yeah. And also great in many ways. Beto is sad. Beto wants to see Battler love her. I feel like in the end, if Battler says, Beto, I'll go on a date with you, I feel like Beto will be like, okay, good enough with me.
もっともっと頑張らなくちゃ。
I gotta try much, much harder.
もっと残酷になって
I can my crew become an excellent golden witch.
だからそれはもう十分だという
Like I said, you've already done enough here. Anyway, this is my order as your
先
predecessor.
代としての命令だ。第二の番は
That's
も
not for
う
the second
十分。
Twilight.
わらわが少し
I'll show you how it's
手本を
done.
下がって見ておる。
Stand back and watch.
はい先代様。
Yes, predecessor Sama. Oh yeah, that's totally how it go. Fine, I'll date you. Really? You're still not a witch though. I'll take it. I guess in this universe, witches are bitches. Got it. Time for Balor to go full town of Salem. Yeah, let's go now.
どんな無残で残酷でおぞましい
I can't wait to see
殺し方を
what
見せて
brutal,
くれ
cruel,
るの
disgusting
か
method killing you
楽しみです
use.
The new witch pinched the size of her skirt and gave a graceful bow. Stepping back as an expectant gaze rose to her face. Exciting, even more cruel magic that expressed even herself. Oh, speaking of that, you're only half a witch if you can only kill with methods like that. I showed you an elegant way to kill, worthy of the Golden Witch. Mabio waved her pipe, 7 colors of smoke poured out, reviving Rosa and Maria. Yes, I read that. I heard how the new Beatrice had done it a short while ago. It was slightly gentler. It's probably gentler than how Beatrice had done it herself up until now. Rosa's consciousness had already grown dim from the pain of so many repeated deaths. And so she pleaded that her daughter would be spared. Please, have mercy. Even if it's just Maria, have mercy. Mama! Sorry. My disciple just acted without restraint for a bit. Forgive me? Rose may be a bad mother, but she's willing to die for Maria. Yep. When Maria realized it was a real Beatrice, she jumped onto her. You promised, right, Vito? You promised to take me to the Golden Land, right? They're gonna be friends with Mama and everyone will laugh together. You promised you'd take us there, right? About that, I can no longer keep that promise. If someone up here who could solve the riddle, I am no longer the Golden Witch Beatrice. So, I'm sorry. I can only keep my promise to you. Why? Why? Hito, you promised. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. So at least an apology for not being able to keep my promise. I'll give you a truly quiet sleep. This is the first game where Maria has died before the end of the game. Yeah, this is the first game where Kinzo dies outside the as in the first 6, and this is the first game where Maria dies doesn't make it to the end. Which will never be disrupted again. Vito embraced Maria with a loving expression. Then, softly, a red bruise appeared on Maria's neck. Oh, hey, this is just like what happened at the beginning of this episode with the 6 deaths. Interesting. It was a very gentle bruise. It grew redder and redder, and when it distinctly formed itself in the shape of a hand. Maria's neck tilted suddenly, peacefully as though she had fallen asleep.
マリア
Maria! I'm not going to try that.
すまない
Sorry.
そなた
I
が
want to
第二の
apologize that you were the
探検
sacrifice of the second
に願い
twilight.
そういう運命なんだから
That is simply your fate.
しかし
However, I must advise the vulgar way in which you were offered as sacrifices.
謝らねばならぬ
F or just you? Looks like it might just be you, Clips. Someone tell him that if need be. Yep, guys? Guy? Wait, hold on. Clips and A are confusing me. Can you guys hear me? Is everything working for you guys? Is anyone able to hear me? Is everything fine? What's happening? Like I'm okay. A had some buffer. Is Clips fine? God, I actually I have almost no frames dropped, so I'm actually really confused about that. That's so weird. Maybe it's something on YouTube's end today.
これが最後の眠り
This is your final sleep.
もう
Never again will it be disturbed.
妨げられることはない
Restart your browser in case it was on your end. It seems like it might have been on yours. Io softly, gently lifted her finger as though touching the empty air in front of her nose. When she did, a light breeze lifted up, making Rose's body dance lightly like a feather. Then Rose's body floated lightly. There was a garden fence with its spear-shaped prongs. Oh wow, that... Okay, yeah, definitely see how she died now. Huh. How did Maria die in this case then? Was she just an accidental casualty? The spear of the fence pierced Rosa's medulla oblongata. Benevolently, without toying with her in a single blow, Rosa's life was snuffed out. Compared to the earlier instant yet cruel events, her end was surprisingly tame. Looked like a doll shaped like Rosa was leaning against the fence. But she had passed away. Well, that's pretty much how you do it. You acted proud with the new witch war blank expression as though that was anticlimactic. But we accept that order as we originally shown. Rosa died first, then Maria was killed. I mean, that's probably what happened. Probably. Probably. And she was first right with that opinion.
なんだか地味です。
It's kind of plain.
ロノウェイに聞いて
Very
い
real
た
person
先代様
Ronoway
の
told
そ
me
れとは
about.
ずいぶん違います。
Well, you must use magic technique, you see.
あまりその
If it's too,
品がないのはエレガントではな
that
い
isn't very elegant. You have to, you know, show off. Do it in a way where no one can question that you're amazing. But it has to be once if you do too many. Once or twice only. If you do too many times, it takes away from the how impressive it is. It's like having chocolate more than once. The more you have the chocolate, the more chocolate you have, the less you believe it to taste great.
せっかく素敵なことが無限にできる魔法なのに。
You can do wonderful things endlessly with this magic. You're right, Beto would use a lot shittier food metaphor than that. You're right, Clips, my mistake.
つまらない。
How boring.
これ愚痴るでない。
No complaining.
黄金の魔女の道は一日にしてならずだ。
How the Golden Witch cannot be complete in a day.
そなたと
You're so incomplete till you
第
finish the
10
10th
の番を終え
Twilight.
るまでは半人前よ。今は黙ってわらわの指導に従うのだ。
For now, stay quiet and follow my instructions.
よいな。
Alright?
返事はどうした？
What happened to your answer?
返事は
Your answer?
はーい。
Fine.
それでよい、それで。
Better. Much better.
ま
Well, there's so much to
あ、
do
ま
for the
だ復活の
resurrection.
儀式の先は長
There's
い
so
ぞ。
much to do for the resurrection.
あと5人も殺さねばならないからな。
So you have to kill 5 people.
あまりもて
You
あ
do
そば
without
ず
toying them
綺麗
too
な
much with beauty
上
and
品
dignity.
少しあっさりめでいいからな。ロノウェがそなたに教
Remember I told you about how I did it?
は
That was
悪い例
that was a bad example.
模範にしてはならぬ。
You mustn't use that as a model.
よく心に
Grave that
刻
into
ん
your
でお
heart.
け。
はーい、仙台様。
Yes, predecessor Sama.
良い返事だ。
A good answer.
ロノウェ、煉獄の七姉
Alright,
妹
the
よ。
seven six of purgatory arise.
はいお嬢様
Yes, my lady.
ロの上ここに
Run away right here.
傲慢のルシファー、ここに。
Lucifer the Proud, right here.
これまではだな。その
Up until this point,
わらわもいろ
I've
いろ
done things a
派手
little
にやってき
flashy,
たわけだ
but
が、そのまあ、
well, the
黄金の魔
dignity
女
of the
と
Golden
して
Witch is
威厳
also
も大事
important.
であり、
As Rennie chuckled at Beto's uncharacteristically flustered speech, he summed it up for her.
かしこまりました
Certainly.
以後は黄金の
From
魔
now
女の名にふさ
on,
わし
you
い
will be careful to perform in a graceful manner. Speak over the name of a golden witch.
煉獄の七姉妹もこれまでの
Even
よう
the
な
sevens
悪
of
ふざけ
purgatory
は
reform
改
their
め
previous bad behavior.
以後は最短の手順で任務を遂行するよ
And
う
we shall espouse to perform our task in the quickest possible manner.
ということで
Will that be
よろしい
acceptable,
ですかお嬢
my
様
lady?
つまりはそういうこと
That's it. More or less.
みんな、
Everyone, take it to heart.
肝に銘じよ。よいな。
All right?
はい、
Yes,
かしこまりました。
certainly.
わらわが言いたいのは以上だ。
That's all I wish to say.
もう引き上げてよいぞ。
You may leave now.
かしこまりました
Certainly.
それでは
It would,
失礼い
if
た
you
しま
would
す
excuse me.
失礼いたします。
Excuse us.
ま、わら
Well,
わが言い
that's
たいの
all
はそれ
there
だけだ。
is that I wanted to say.
それでは
So take care as you continue, alright?
黄金の魔女
Go
ら
with
しい
dignity
貫
and,
禄を持って
decorum. Defending the Goten Witch, alright.
頑張るがよいぞ
You should do your best.
そなたを
I'll be watching over
見守
you.
っておる
Acting unturned to the very end, Beto communicated only that to her. Became a group of gold butterflies and vanished into thin air. Many things say that she's bigger than her because she was having trouble maintaining the conversation. After all, what remained was Maria's outstretched body, pounded by the rain, and Rose's body, propped up on the fence and gazing up at the sky. And that figure of the witch.
自重しろ
Show this some decorum, you say? Her expression looked just a little bored. There was a popping sound. It was probably her clicking her tongue.
つまんないやつ
What a boring person! Look at that last sentence. She too vanished into thin air. Okay. It looks like we got a new villain this episode. Yeah, I'm trying to think about some shit too, honestly. A big thing of that's like questioning in my mind right now is two things. Well, it's just, what was that? What does it mean? The fact that... So, okay. Battler and Eva and Beatrice. Like, what does it mean that Beatrice went too far and that she went back? Like, what is the suggestion here? Like, what if there is no witches aren't real, okay? So what does that mean? What does it mean then? Like, if you go with the idea that Battler and Beatrice in Purgatory are the same person, and it's just someone with two different ways of thinking about things and two conflicting wants and desires, then you can kind of work it out to be that, like, they were kind of being... They were thinking of all the sad and horrible ways that their family could die, and it was just starting to be too much for them, so they went back and took a step back and was like, no, they didn't all have to die horribly. Maybe they could have died in peace, at least, you know? Like, that's the only theory I really have right now, and that's working off of another theory, which is not exactly strong. Oh.
ようやく落ち着いてくれたようやな。
Looks like she's finally calmed down. Yoshi wiped his own forehead. For a time, Eva seemed to have been having a very painful nightmare, but it appeared that she had finally fallen asleep. As promised, Seal gripped Eva's hand. Awesome, my battery is gonna die. He thought it would probably be alright to let go about now, but he faithfully continued to hold her hand. What a decent husband. And Eva doesn't deserve this motherfucker. What the fuck up? My device. I hate you. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, shut up. Oh my god. Fuck you, you son of a bitch. This is wasting time, but it's necessary because otherwise I die. like your favorite soap opera is on, but you gotta fucking take your goddamn medicine, otherwise we're gonna have a heart attack. Okay, there. Done. God damn it. To be fair, we got some idea of how much they care about each other in the first game. Yeah, not wrong, not wrong, not wrong. Every once in a while, Sam would get tired and would switch between his right and his left. But even so, I promise he never let go of her hand. At that time, there was a heavy knock. Eva finally managed to fall asleep, so Hideyoshi grimaced for just an instant.
Aniki! Hideyoshi-san!
Haneki. Hideyoshi-san. Sorry.
Rosa wa soko ni iru ka?
Is Rosa there? It's Rudolph's voice. What could it be? Hideyoshi headed for the door, hiding his footsteps so he wouldn't wake up Eva. You never leave Rudolph's voice just in case he opened the door without removing the chain.
Naya.
What is it?
Rosa-sanがどないかして
Am I having a Rosa?
ローザとマリアちゃんの姿が見えないんだ。
Can't find Rosa and Maria-chan.
一緒にいるかと
No,
思っ
they
て。
may be with you.
廊下で叱っとったの
I
聞こ
heard
えた
showing
で
Maria-chan in the corridor.
その後静かになったからロビーに戻ったと思っとったんだがちゃうのか
I got quiet of that, so I thought they went back to the lobby. Didn't they?
あ、バカ。
Ah, that idiot. Rudolph clicked his tongue. Other people have been seen in the corridor. And sometimes since Rosa went out into the corridor and not yet returned, so they've begun to worry. Near the front door, Natsuki pointed out the removed chain.
チェーンは開いてますし、
The chain isn't set.
やっぱり
They must have gone outside to see the rose after all.
鍵を開けっぱなしで出ていくなど、不用心が過ぎるな。
Going out and leaving the door unlocked. That is simply too careless.
困ったやつ
What a
だ。
troublesome person.
それより今はローザさんとマリアちゃんの身が心
More
配よ。
importantly for now, I wonder about Rosa-san and Maria-chan themselves.
だな。
Right.
おいガキども。
Hey, brats!
マリアちゃんの
Where is this Rosa and Maria-chan?
どこにあったんだ。
確かあれはバラテーの真ん中の花
I'm
だったと
pretty sure
思
it
いま
was
す
in the flower bed right next to the rose garden.
あの二人がそこにいるなら行けばすぐにわかるはずです
If those two are there, we should be able to tell quickly we go.
親父すぐに連れ
Dad,
戻した
I
方がい
think
い
we should
だ
bring them back as soon as we can.
当たり前だ。
Of course.
二人とも
Bring
連れ
them
戻
both
し
back
て。
and spank them on
お
the
尻
butt.
ペンペンしてやるぜ。俺が一っ走り行ってく
Put
る。
us out there and come back.
俺が出たら
I'll do it as soon as
す
I
ぐ
go
に
out.
鍵をしろよ。
親父俺も
Dad,
付き合
I'll
う
go
ぞ
with you.
バカ抜かせ。
Don't be an idiot.
ガキはママと
Got
お留
Brad
守
and
番
what
っ
brats
て
do
相
is
場
they
が
watch
決
the
まっ
house
た
of their
な。
mommy.
どうしたの？
Oh, what is it? What is
何
it?
かあったの？
Did something happen?
すまんな
Sorry,
起こして
did I
し
wake
ま
you
った
up?
なローザさんが
No,
マリ
Rosa-san
アちゃんを
and
連れて
Maria-chan
表
outside.
に出たらしい
So, if we're saying that Eva accidentally fucking killed so a bit of a problem with this is if you kind of see this happen is like, okay, if Eva accidentally like pushed and killed Rosa, fine. Then how the fuck did Maria die, you know? Like, there is questions here of what actually happened. What, like, why was she screaming? Was it because in reality she had, you know, killed someone by accident? Like, God, there's a lot of questions here.
なんとも不要
How
気な
reckless
こ
of
っち
her.
ゃ。
ローザとマリアちゃんが表へ。
Rosa and Maria Chen went outside
マラテー
into
へ。
the rose garden.
そうや。
That's right.
ああ、聞こえと
Oh,
っ
I
た
guess you
か。
must have heard.
マリアちゃんは
And Jane was
バラ
causing a
が見たい
ruckus
と
because she wanted to see
騒い
her
とったから
rose.
な。
ダメよ。マラテー
He
に行っ
must
ちゃ
have,
ダメ。
he must have gone to the rose garden.
ローザを呼び止めて。
Tell Rosa to stop.
呼び止めるもな、もうずいぶん前に出
There's
て
no
っと
telling
る
to
よ。
stop now. Looks like they left a while ago.
まったく不用心な話やで。
Honestly, how reckless of them.
違うの。
That's not it. If you finally killed Maria, there was a hammer up their neck. Wasn't that the description? It was. That was the description, which is why I'm questioning then. Like, what happened? I know Maria's a kid, but can you kill a kid by, like, slapping them fucking hard or shit? Like, can you kill a 9-year-old by slapping them hard enough? Like, is that possible? I don't know. If so, maybe, but I'm not. By the way, I am not suggesting that Rosa killed Maria with a slap this time. I'm not suggesting that. I am not. I would like to clarify.
バラテーへはダメ。
Not the rose garden.
あそこには魔女がいる。
There's a witch
そして
there.
生贄を待ってる。
And she's waiting for a sacrifice.
ローザ行っちゃダメ。
Rosa, you mustn't go. Ah! Eva curled up again, holding her head. Her complexion looked very bad.
What is it?
What is it?
熱にうなされて何か悪い夢でも見
The
たん
fever
か
make you dream something bad? Stage regulation, the handprint was described on the back of the neck, right? I believe so, yeah. So I am confused too, because it's like, what the fuck would it have been then? Yeah, here we go. She embraced Maria with a loving expression. Then very gently, a red bruise appeared on Maria's neck. It was a very gentle bruise. It was grew redder when it seemed form shape of a hand. Maria's head tilted suddenly, peacefully, as though she had fallen asleep. Wait, hold on. Doesn't say exactly where, but the injury is akin to a hand mark, which makes it very confusing. Like, if you assume that the first death is Rosa's, that makes the Mandela herself, yeah. If you assume the first death is Rosa, Rosa's is easy to understand. The question is, how the fuck does Maria die in this case? Like, that's very confusing. Like, can a grown, I'm sorry, obviously I haven't put my hand around a 9-year-old's neck, but can you, like, can the average person choke them to death with one hand? I don't know. In a rose garden, the witch doing that to Rosa and Maria. That's right. It's a dream. Yes.
落ち着くんや。
Calm down.
この部屋にはわしも
Boss on this room.
チェーンもかかっとる。
A child, probably, depending on the hand size. Yeah, but like, I then have to question if fucking like just think about it for a second. If assuming that, like, let's say she was pushed off the window or the top or something like that for Rosa. So Maria then cried. Like, what would Eva actually, like, if she accidentally killed Rosa, immediately go to strangle and kill Maria?
Like, that feels a bit of a jump, you know? To accidentally kill someone, then purposely kill a fucking child, you know? Calm down, Hoss on this room. Chain is set too.
So
it's closed on the window, there's even a gun. The guns have helped no one in any episodes. I expect it to be the same here. This room is just like a fort. It's not a thing to be afraid of. Yoshi beat his chest trying to calm her, but Eva's insecure expression didn't change. Under the covers, Eva kept praying. The grotesque nightmare she had just had was only a dream. Or she's having a dissociative episode. That seems really reasonable at the moment. So Eva has, like, if this is actually how Eva acted afterwards, if Rosa died first, Eva would need to get rid of the witness, I suppose, and she's acting very much like she's having a dissociative episode. Or how I would imagine a dissociative episode would go, where she separated out the horrible things she did and what's happening into, oh, it was a nightmare. Yeah, no, that was a nightmare. That didn't actually happen. I didn't accidentally kill Rosa and then choke her child to death. That didn't happen. No, it couldn't have. I mean, if you're dead, spirit dangerous enough to commit to the first kill, you don't find unreasonable to assume that you'd be willing to go for the same key that person talking. Yeah, but it's been implied that the first kill was accidental by the fact that Eva Beatrice didn't mean to kill Rosa the first time she did. She was like, oh fuck, I forgot that dropping you's dangerous. I didn't mean to do it. Here they are. Guy in the rose garden with her medulla oblongata having been pierced by the spear-shaped parts of the fence. Here in the death had been murder, it might have been possible to suspect an accident. It was the very one who became the sacrifice of birth of the new witch. I guess the question here would be, how tall is the... Like, how tall is this supposed to be, I guess, is a good question, right? If the fence is, like, at your... Like, okay, theoretically. Let's say the fence only goes up to, like, your neck, grown-up's neck height. And if in that case, yeah, it makes a lot of sense that Eva could accidentally kill Rosa by pushing her. She pushes her, she trips back, and she falls onto the spear. And because it's in the medulla oblongata, she immediately fucking dies. No accidents. Cause of death is strangulation. Holly Bear and the investigation is probably, it seems another thing that she was killed after Rosa. Okay. Seems like we have exactly what happened. Very clear here. First, Eva confronts Rosa in the garden. Argument can assume happens. Eva accident pushes Rosa. Rosa fucking dies in an accident. Maria starts crying and Eva disassociates fucking hard and chokes Maria to death. Yeah, that seems about right. And yeah, good job, Clips. In the center of the rose garden, Rudolph confirmed the bodies of Rosa and Maria. After that, we returned to the guest house, called for help, and carried both of them into the guest house.
Verizon
was with her the whole time, though. Honestly, it gets a bit confusing with that. Indeed, Victor. Everyone is accounted for. So here's the problem, Victor. Everyone is accounted for. Everyone is here. Fine. But that means that no one on the island could have killed them, you know? And maybe you can fucking hop your way over to assuming like maybe fucking Rosa accidentally died. Fine. Like the worst you can kind of go with, like the only way with everything, like if I'm assuming that what we saw between Rosa and Hideyoshi was not what happened at the time. And what Rush is saying about lying, but if no one's lying here, then the only way for this to happen and there not to be some witch involved is, what Victor's about to say. Rosa killed Maria and then threw herself backwards into a garden spike. That's like the only other way to make sure no one's a murderer. It's a bit fucking ridiculous, don't get me wrong, in some ways, but it's the only thing you can really claim that doesn't fuck with everything else. But I think Hideyoshi and Eva aren't, like, I think they did the first 6 murders in episode 1, so I wouldn't put it past me. I wouldn't put it past the two to do this again.
If
we can trust Andrew's examination, the cause of Rosa's death was a stab to the medulla oblongata, the pointed gate of the fence. It is thought that Maria's death was due to strangling with bare hands. However, due to Zebu's proof, we cannot discount a misdiagnosis. Doesn't strangulation leave bruises? Wouldn't that be actually one of the easier ways to confirm? Wait, how long does bruises take to show up? You know what? I have no idea. Never mind. Oh, say it in red. Rosa and Maria died because death was Nanjo diagnosed. Oh shit! She actually gave us a guarantee that that was how they died. Rarity from her. She wasn't eaten by a spider, nor was she crushed by a mountain of cake. Don't worry. You argue that even though you toy with their death so much, it's all okay because the corpse is claimed. I mean, I guess it depends on how roughly it happened. Yeah, I mean, I assume choking someone's life out isn't necessarily an easy task, even with a 9-year-old. I definitely won't forgive you. All that rude treatment you gave Auntie Rosa. I'll never forget it. I'll never forgive you for it. Like I said, that wasn't me. I think I gave them a much more peaceful death than the way she treated them. Shut the hell up. I don't want to listen to you. I'm told that there are no more than 18 people assigned, now that 8 are already dead. I mean, it'd probably be easy, but it would still take a while because, you know, how strangulation works. Yeah. Like, with a 9-year-old, I feel like it's more likely you'd snap their neck than strangle them, frankly. Now that 8 people already dead, the suspects are now down to 10. One of them probably killed those 2. Or it could also be an accidental death. Like Maria was having a tantrum, and when Auntie Rosa tried to stop her crying, she mistook some of his power she was using and accidentally killed her. It's really sad how that isn't even unreasonable, because we've seen how fucking Rosa treats Maria when Maria has a tantrum. In her consternation, she slipped and fell, landed on the fence, and unluckily died. How's that? That way there's no need for a witch or magic. Well, that's not true. Actually, Rosa and Maria... Shut up. I say I didn't want to listen to you. You're an eyesore, so get lost. You monster. I said that without rage, with a horribly cold voice. Yeah, I'd also felt something out of place since the beginning. In a fight, both of them could go at each other without restraint. However, he wouldn't even step into the ring. She could feel the coldness. Mina wasn't pleased about that. She thought about flaring up, but she held back. Maybe even though she was innocent and childish, she had enough sense to realize that she shouldn't fight. Is that so? Then I will hide myself. Ronove, continue for me. Certainly. Will that be satisfactory, Bella-sama? There are no problems with that proposal. If Bella-kun says that he doesn't want to see Bito's face, I believe that would be an acceptable alternative. Do what you like. You don't care less about what did you do as long as I don't look at that monster's face. Hey, oh wait a second. You keep saying monster, monster, but isn't that a mean way to speak of me? Why do you insinually hate me so much, Battler? No, that was me. It was all the work of my disciple. I think I'm only mad about what happened just now. From the very beginning. Come on, Battler. Don't misunderstand, alright? Aren't we just a pair of players confronting each other through a game? We look for moves to make things painful for each other, but... Don't get the wrong idea. I don't hate you because you're my rival in this strange game about whether I accept you as a witch or not. I just cannot in any way forgive how senselessly cruel you are. That's because a serial murder is part of the game. It's probably impossible to avoid a little cruelty. I'm not talking about what just happened. Last time, the time before that, too. Carrying everyone's stomach and stuffing with sweets, bowing their face. What was the point of all of that? That's... well... all this stuff about locked room murders and tricks and alibis. I'm gonna give you a pass on all of that. I claim that these are murders done by magic? I'll gradually accept that these complicated crimes have to occur. What are all these grotesque murders supposed to mean? Well, nothing much. That's right. They don't mean anything. You're just fooling around by mingling the corpses for fun. Has nothing to do with whether you're a witch or whether it could or couldn't be done with magic. You're just exploring the depths of cruelty for fun. I don't hate you because you're a witch or anything like that. There's some things they cannot forgive as a human. Well, what do you mean as a human? For example, except for the first Twilight for this game. Well, other than grandfather being burned black. Other 5 corpses killed in Norway. without any unnecessary shaming of the dead. Because they're just cool Balor. How else would he be like that? It's no goddamn sense. I know it's sad for Beto in this case. And Balor. Everything kind of sucks. Unclear whether the weapon was a spear or a gun, but anyways, as far as killing goes, that was permissibly better. Much better than attending crew the first trial last time, or the time before that. This time, there were 6 locked rooms tied together to make a locked room chain. That was sort of interesting. We're going back and forth with each other on that, to be perfectly honest. I thought it was just a little fun. You were frantic to make me accept your existence, I was frantically trying to deny it. We're both frantically doing all we could. May sound weird, but I even felt the same sense of sportsmanship between the two of us. Existing conflict? I finally thought that we might not be completely unable to understand each other's existence. Just now, that feeling was blown away without a trace. That's where you're misunderstanding. That wasn't me. That's not it. That's not what I'm talking about. Watch out, Rosa being killed horribly over and over. You like Beto now because Mug, but you only feel for Balor here. The sad Beto's in a hell of her own making. Balor's been suffering the whole time. Yeah, not wrong about that part. You sneered at it like it was this interesting show. I saw that, I was deeply disappointed. Looks like your decision to kill them in a slightly better way this time had been nothing more than a little whim. And nothing had changed in her full character. I was deeply disappointed. That's all. You're generally enjoying a brutal death. Oh, okay. I thought I saw a typo before with like, so I thought rut was being another typo. My mistake. You weren't just acting as cruel as you could to bully me. You truly genuinely enjoy cruelty. Your character lets you enjoy it. Saw Auntie Rosa being brutally killed over and over and said, "Isn't this fun?" That wasn't sarcasm. You enjoyed from the bottom of your heart. You thought you correct the like table? You're reaching over something to type and you guess you made the same typo twice. Guess so? That instance, I despaired when I realized the truth. Problem isn't whether you're a witch or not. The cruelty of yours is unforgivable to me. I can't understand it.
許すこともできな
I
い。
can't forgive it either.
だが魔女を認める
So,
か否定
we
する
can
か
do
という
this
ゲ
game
ー
of
ム
whether
は
to accept or
続
deny
け
witches.
自ら降
Or
りて
step
敗
down
北
and
を
accept
認
my
めた
own
りはしない
defeat.
さ。だがそのゲーム
However, your point is cruelty
お
is
前
absolutely
の
not
無意味
needed
な
for
残酷
that
さは
game.
何の必要もない。だから俺はお前を対戦相手として認めないことにする。ロノベの方が100倍増しだ。
Renove is 100 times better. Seeing Vito's made the critical error of assuming Balor hates his family as much as his dad's generation hates each other, or as much as his grandpa. Yeah. Balor genuinely loves his family and isn't gonna take joy in any of them suffering. No matter how cruel any of them get, it seems, he's not gonna enjoy seeing anyone get hurt. Just isn't that type.
お前のような残
Not
酷
have the same
主義
cruel
はない
hobby you do.
あったとしても俺の前でそれを
If
ひ
he
けらか
does,
す
he doesn't have the
悪趣味
awful
はない。
taste to show to me.
そうさ。
That's right.
お前は悪趣味だ。
You have awful taste.
残酷で心がな
You're
く
heartless and cruel, so you
だ
can't
から理解
understand.
することができない。相手として不快だ。
That's unpleasant in an opponent.
だから俺はお前の顔を二度と見たくない。
I don't want to see your face again. After Valor had finished his rant, Vito was shocked into silence for a long time. Maybe she couldn't understand what she was being told. Maybe this was a sign that she was doing all she could in an effort to understand. For a while, she kept searching for any angry expressions, frustrated expressions, bold expressions. As though she didn't know herself what attitude she should take. In the end, she made her face into a candid expression, as though she had come to her senses. She shrugged her shoulders as though she was tired. Your interpretation, based on what you've seen so far, is that even with Rosa and Maria, Balor takes the stance of, I've been gone for 6 years, I don't know what everyone's going through. Yeah, I like that interpretation too, that's nice. I think Balor just has a really good heart overall. In that case, do as you like. Now I will continue this game through Onove. I have no complaints as long as I don't show myself, right?
とりあえずはな。
For the time being.
だが、
Definitely won't forgive your countless cruel
お
actions up
前の
until
重
now.
ねてきた残酷な行為の数々を、俺は絶対に許さない。
Even the drama between the siblings and grandfather, he wasn't there for any of that. Yeah, he wasn't.
だから絶対にお前を認
So I
めない。
definitely won't accept you.
そのためにも、お前に売ら
That
れた
reason
喧
as well, I
嘩を
won't
俺
back
から
down from
降
this
りない。
fight you've picked.
そして絶対に負けない。
I definitely won't lose.
それだけだ。
All there is to it.
ベアと
Vito,
これ以上言い訳を重ねても彼の
no
心
matter
象は
how
変わり
many
ません。
excuses you give, his impression of you will not waver.
後で話があります。
I have something to talk about later.
それまで下がってく
Until
ださい。
then, stay back.
わかった。
All right.
それでは呼ばれるまで
Then
姿を
I'll hide myself until I'm caught. Being lonely, Vito turned her back to them and hid herself. Valor watched a slightly displeased expression on his face. He thought his argument had been valid, but for some reason his mood didn't clear up.
あいつはバカだろ。
She's an idiot.
そうですね。
That's true.
バカで。
An
素直で
idiot
す。
and honest.
あのバカ。ローザおばさんが残酷に殺されるとこ
I
ろ
need to
を俺
watch
と見て
with me as Andy Rosa was horribly killed.
満面の笑みで振り返りやがった。
Turn around with a huge smile on her face.
あの残酷賞。本気で俺
I
と
believe
笑
she
い
would
合
laugh
え
with
る
me
と
at the
信じていや
cruel
がった
show.
んだ。俺とその感情を共有できると。
Do you believe I could sympathize with that emotion?
あの無邪気な笑顔を見て、
Looking at that
俺は
innocent
最
smile, I
低
felt
な
just
気持ちになった
horrible.
ぜ。むしろこれまでのように、意地悪な面で言われた方がずっとマシだった。
Would have been much better if she just said it with her normal bowling face.
畜生。
Damn it.
お嬢様は
My lady has never had the experience of having a
持った試
friend.
しのない方です。それどころかあれほど強く物を言われたこと
In addition, she has probably never
なかっ
had
たでしょう。
something spoken to her that strongly.
私もマダムも共に
Both Madame and I are her attendants.
何を申し
Or
上
what
げ
we
て
say will
も
not
お耳に
reach
は
her
届きま
ears.
せん。お嬢様にはこれも
For my lady, this is also.
ふざけるな。
Ah, to hell with that.
俺はあいつ
I
の
don't
友
remember
達になっ
becoming
た
her
覚えはない
friend.
ぞ。
そうでございますね。
That is true.
失礼いたしました。
My apologies.
一つだけあなたに感
There
謝。
is one thing I would like to thank you for. Thank you for not backing down from this child's game. He spoke words of gratitude, but Balor made a displeased face. Then, as though finding revulsion in his own bad mood, he chuckled.
魔女やら悪魔やらに礼を言われるようになっちゃ。
I've got witches and
俺も
demons
おしま
thanking
い
me.
だな。
I'm screwed.
ゲームを再開しようぜ。
Let's resume the game.
もちろん。
First, I don't intend to go
手
easy on
心を
you.
加えるつもりはないからな。
望むところです。
I wouldn't have it any other way.
お嬢様と違い、私は熱くはない
Unlike my lady, I do not get agitated.
俺の手はすでに刺したぜ。
I already made my move.
ローザおばさんが犯人で、事故死と
If
仮
I
定すれば、
suppose that any Rose was
魔女は
recovered
否
and
定
died in
で
an
きる。
accident, I can deny the witch.
ローザおばさんを疑いたくはないが、ベアトをぶっ潰すために。
I don't want to suspect Auntie Rosa, but for now, to literally soon, I will search just to be the hell out of Vito.
赤で否定を行います。
I would deny it with red.
ローザとマリ
Rosa
アの
Marie's
二
death
人
were
は他
homicides.
殺です。
What do you mean by homicide? Like, what's the dictionary definition of a homicide? Okay, no, that's fine, okay. Homicide is an act in which a human causes death of another human. Doesn't take it off as one being an accident and probably the other being on purpose, but yeah, no, it doesn't remove one of these deaths being an accident. It just means that they were killed, but each of them was killed by another person. They were both killed by someone else, yeah. That has to be the case.
よし。
Alright,
そこから始め
why
よ
don't
う
we
じゃ
start
ない
from there? Implies that Rosa's death was an accident? I mean, it kind of does. It doesn't remove it as a possibility. Depending on how he's defined homicide, if it, like, think about it like this, I guess. If I ran over a person in a car, and I didn't realize that I did it, and they died, would that fall under homicide by the red text that Ronove just used? That's like the question there. Sure, I'm directly responsible for their death, but I didn't mean to kill them. But I did kill them. So, is that homicide? How we figure this out depends on how homicide is defined by Ronobe here. Are we still on the Rosa trip to follow the fence line of reasoning? More so, not quite. My line of reasoning is like that, but more so Eva deliberately pushed Rosa. I'm going to assume that the scenes we saw between Eva and Hideyoshi in the room are at least partially not entirely true. They're not fully what happened. So I still think that Eva pushed, like, they got an argument for obvious reasons. Eva pushes Rosa, not meaning to kill her, just in frustration, and accidentally ends up pushing her. Rosa trips. Or Rosa more doesn't trip, she stumbles because, you know, she was pushed. And she dies by accident. I think that would fall under the homicide definition of the red text, but I can't be certain, obviously. Damn it, I'm just not getting fired up. Since Rosa and Maria had been killed, it became clear the murderer was still hiding somewhere. Trying to add even more murders to this chain. As he shed tears, Rudolph scolded Rosa's body over and over for being reckless. But Rosa would never respond to that again. You know, thinking about it, I guess Rudolph's probably the person who was nicest to Rosa overall. Huh. What a thought. They decided to place the two bodies in one of the guest rooms and seal it until the police arrived. The second murder, no, the murder of the second Twilight, had delivered a heavy blow to everyone. It hasn't blown away the optimism that some of them had. The thought that actually a crime did occur and it was all a game or farce by Kinzo and the servants, trying to distract themselves in the sadness of losing the people they loved. George and Jessica had spent the whole time since morning talking about every possibility. They had distracted their hearts by supposing that these murders might have actually all been an act. And Shannon and Ken were only pretending to be dead. Their murders occurred again, destroyed that thought. And they were once again confronted with the fact that their loved ones had most definitely been killed. The tears that they thought had died away began to drip down once more, and Valor couldn't think of anything to say to them. After that, to be extra cautious, all the adults checked that all the rooms were safe and that everything was locked. They checked that the shutters and all the windows were down and locked, and they checked that no one's business was hiding outside or anywhere. After that, they checked their weapons once again. Made sure that each other's hearts were prepared so they wouldn't hesitate to fire off a random shot if they saw the shot of a mysterious person. Yeah, the guns really do nothing good. They have not done a single good thing for anyone in any of these episodes, and I expect them to never do anything good. Furthermore, the gun Rosa had been holding had been left near the place she had been found. Someone had gone out of their way to leave it there, so everyone suspected there was some kind of trap. Bibi, Natsui. Okay, Natsui's the one exception. She didn't actually use the gun for anything good, but she didn't fucking use it for anything stupid either. Exception to everything else. When Hideyoshi made ingenious use of fire iron to fire off a test shot, discharged without problem. When all 5 shots had been loaded discharged without any problems as a result, it was reloaded with bonus and over the only adult male who wasn't armed, Hideyoshi. However, the fact that I had been able to fire off 5 shots gave rise to a certain paranoia. This short barrel rifle could load a maximum of 5 shots. In other words, Rosa had fired even once. Rosa sadly didn't do anything good with the gun until it was way too late to matter. Indeed, she threatened people with it because, God, she was way too fucking paranoid. You know, the two had probably been killed by someone with their bare hands. It's not there's a possibility that the crime had been committed by someone whose face they knew. When the first murder occurred, I probably thought of the possibility that was all an act. I don't get if you think that. Why not check? Weird. I don't get it. Couldn't you have verified that without wasting ammo? They thought it was a trap clips. Now, what kind of trap they thought it was, I don't fucking know, but apparently they thought it could be a trap. My apologies, like Nanjo, but if you actually been in on it, not only can we just have the church dead. A father. After all, unless we assume that they were acting, that locker room situation of theirs couldn't have possibly created in the first place. You're bad, your attention was split. I mean, I'm still confused about myself, Clips, because I don't know what they mean by trap in this case. That, like, it didn't really, like, my best guess is they were like, oh, it's a trap to get our fingerprints on it, so that way we're under suspicion. But then they picked it up, so I guess not. We also suspected that. No, I still want to believe that's the case. My apologies, but that is not so. I am quite old. Maybe shares they may having a misdiagnosis. I would never mistake whether they were alive or dead. I get it! Don't bring say it out loud, Jack and Nanjo! My apologies. We couldn't know about it. We already proclaimed the deaths of the six. Though this time the deaths of all victims so far in red. I faint dream that it was all farce and the victims were actually alive. Sadly impossible. Maybe they thought the gun would misfire, sabotage rounds or something? Maybe. It's a bit unclear to me, Victor, but like I'm fine with them doing that. I have no problems overall. In that case, it's more natural thing to someone hiding this island who knows the mansion inside and out. In that case, it's more natural thing that someone's hiding the island who knows the mansion inside carrying out crime they're planning. In other words, from the time of the typhoon came to this island, instead of all the outside world, there was nothing. There were more than 18 people on this island. They're working under information. They're working under bad information right now, which sucks. Yeah. And of course, they had no way of knowing this either. The claim Rudolph has also been denied in red. There's no more than 18 humans on this island. Maybe with some sense if we make think of it this way. Essentially, there's possibly the person who's hiding is someone who wasn't originally supposed to be on the island right now. There's someone whose face was known by Rosa's hand with whom she would let her guard down. So, for example, be sure your ship doesn't lie on these 2 days? Hard to argue with that one. There's reasons as though we verified they leave the island by punching a king or something.
離党したふりをして島内に留まっていたかもしれないと仮定した。
If we suppose that for some of the ship from a few days ago only pretended to leave the island and actually stayed here,
否定するのは
that would be
難
hard
し
to
い。
deny.
ローザさんも
Rosa-san
と思うけど
isn't too, when you ask me.
いるはずのない使用人がひょっこり姿を現したら
The sir is not supposed to be here for them running. They've known me said an alarm bell was ringing.
顔見知りの犯行と決めつけるのも
I have a problem with assuming that this was a crime by an acquaintance.
暗がりから突然ロ
After
ー
it
ザ
was
が襲
suddenly
わ
attacked Rose
れ
in
て
darkness,
銃を
we're
奪
about
わ
to
れ
steal
そう
their
になった
gun.
そしたらローザが転んで柵に頭を打ち
Then Rosa fell, hit her head against the fence, and stopped moving.
ゲストハウスが近かっ
Tess
た
was nearby, so they wanted to avoid the sound of the gunshot and they
素手
killed
で
Maria
マ
Chan
リ
with
アちゃ
their
ん
bare
を殺し
hands.
たとか
そういう可能性もあるな。
That's also a possibility. So even if that is the case,
現場にわざわざ
the intention to leave Rose's gun at the scene of the crime.
犯人が何を武装
I don't know what
し
the
ているか
covers
知ら
are
ない
with, but our gun should be a point of worry
こ
for
ちらの
them.
銃は不安要素のはずだ。その一丁を
That bird tended to extend out our supply?
なぜわざわざ現
Why
場
they
に
didn't
残
let
し
it leave it at the scene of the crime?
私は初め
At first, I
そ
thought
の
the
銃
gun
を
was a
罠だ
trap.
と思ったの。チェス盤思考
That's
だ
what
と
the
す
chessboard
る
thing says it would be.
わざわざ残した以
At
上
first, leaving it, they want to make one of
私
us
たちの
touch
誰
it.
かに手に取らせたい。そして引き
They
金を
must
引
want
か
us
せたい
to
に違い
make
ない
us。pull the trigger.
てっきり暴発して
So
大
that
き
would
な
have
を
some
負わ
dangerous
せる
device
よ
to
う
make
な
it explode and cause
危険
massive
な仕掛け
injuries.
がされてるに違いないと思ってたわ。
でも現に大丈夫や
But it's actually alright.
おそらく犯
I said the
人
government
は
was
焦っとっ
probably in
た
a
んとちゃう
hurry.
か今頃銃を奪うチャンスを逃
But
した
not
こ
right now,
と
they're
を後
really
悔しとるに決
missed
ま
a
っとる
chance to steal a gun.
なんだか不愉快だな。
I don't like it.
銃なんか
Pissing
怖
off
くない
because it's like a messer on the witch saying she isn't even scared of guns.
ムカつくぞ。
Sorry, there's a bug. I fucking was slapping my shit. I hate insects. I hate all kinds of things that that shouldn't exist in my world. Fuck you, bugs. I hope you stop.
しかしいずれにせよ恐ろしい相手ですね。
However, in any event, I can't see because now I'm fucking scared of bugs. God damn me. This is a fearsome opponent.
ローザさんが銃を
Should
持
have
って
been
いるこ
obvious
と
to
は旗目
any
には
observer
分か
that
ったは
Rosa
ず
San was holding a gun.
にもかかわらず襲いかかるとは。
To think that they attacked her despite that.
銃を恐れ
We
ない
would
と
not
いう
neglect
点
the
を
fact that they were unafraid of
私たちは
guns.
軽視するべきではありません。
夏日の言う
It
と
says Natsui says.
これまで以上に用心
Probably
すべ
even
き
more cautious than we have been.
念のためなんだけど
It's just for peace of mind, but
ローザさんたちが
The time
外
we
に
think
出たと
Rosa
思
went
われる
outside.
頃みんなはどこにいたのかしら。
私と夏日
Nacho and I were here
そ
along
して
with
ルド
Rudolph
ル
and
フとキリ
Kyrie
さん
san.
はここで一緒だった私がア
We
リバイを
guaranteed their
起こします
alibis.
わしとエヴァも一緒だったで
Evan and I weren't together.
わしが保
You
証
haven't
す
seen
るわ
that.
俺とジョージの兄貴
Me, George, Aniki, and Jessica were together too. Yeah, so logically, one of these groups is lying their ass off. Obviously. The biggest problem here, ironically, is the rain and how, like, okay, I'm gonna bring up something very important here, okay? Very, very important. Maria was choked to death. It is raining outside. It looks like Maria was choked to death with 2 hands. The killer
could not have remained dry. They would have to have come back inside and washed and cleaned themselves. Like someone, there has to be like a rag somewhere around here that's wet. Like, you know, there's no way for the killer to not have gotten wet because of how Maria died. You thought if Nubio targets Valor, does that compromise the game, or could you not do that for the same resistance that originally caught Obio's interest? I would guess the same resistance, honestly. But yeah, theoretically, in this case, the killer would have gotten wet. There was no way for them to avoid it, you know? Nay, Rosa yelled at us to go back upstairs. Turned right around and went back to the cousin's room with our tails between our legs. Back then, if we hadn't let Maria go, saying that isn't going to change anything. Dr. Nanjo. I was reading a book in one of the upstairs rooms. I really should stop being alone. It does me no good. Myself, so no one can verify my alibi. Understood. Everyone, shoot him 3 times in a row. The children saw me return upstairs to the children. You say any number of things like this. Why have you jumped out of the window and attacked Rosa? Climbed up using a rain gutter or something. I'm fat. Please. Don't be absurd. How can a movie like that jumping down from its same sort of its own body? Climb for that matter. Let us stop this. Deserting each other. More important that we trust each other and for the children's sakes as well. Defend this place to the very end. Yeah. Like Natsuki-san says. None of us up to doubting each other. You're right. Maybe useless as searching where the culprit is concerned. You only stay alive tomorrow and inform the police and follow their instructions. Because the police would definitely expose who the culprit is. What is it, Eva? Your body's still feeling bad? Mother, what's wrong? Are you alright? Sorry. Looks like my fear is so strong. I'll be fine, so leave me alone. When they looked, they saw Eva staring at the floor, her breathing harsh again. Even it would act firm for a time due to the urgency of the situation. Seeing her body wasn't at its best after all.
Yes! I killed those two! The ones who know about the gold are us! I won't give up even a scrap to the other siblings!
What have you done? So much of that gold! Even Rosa and the others share wouldn't have even been a problem. We could literally all take 2 gold bars each and live out our rest of our lives fine!
It would! That goes to be passed on only to the head of the Ishiromia family. That makes it go all of it in entirety the very honor of the head.
Putting you in the smallest dent in it. It's definitely not something I will permit as the new Golden Witch, Beatrice. Do you plan to continue these murders according to the witch's epitaph? Also, dissociated identity disorder or schizophrenia. Which one do you guys think Eva has? Because it seems like one of those 2 things she does have currently. Either because actually has them, or because she has a fever and is currently suffering greatly. I'm not sure which. You actually plan to kill 5 more people?
I don't finish that annoying ritual, it seems that my powers of witch won't be complete. Hey, me. The power of witch really is awesome. Can make all our fantasies become reality.
Doesn't that also mean that Eva also gets to dictate what happens to the goat by that and how by that logic? I mean, yes, it really does. If Eva wants to share the gold, she can share the gold. Yes, she gets all the gold. Congrats. Anyway, now she decides to share it. Honestly, it seems like Eva might have some serious mental issues going by this episode.
The power to make dreams more than just dreams. Having all of this power can no longer stop being a witch.
I can complete the ritual. I make me know I can be teach that feeling.
You that feeling too.
Stop acting like an idiot. Have you played witch enough? We found the gold. We promised this position of successor to the head. Only a tightrope walk just a bit. At this point, that's a dream that would definitely come true. What more can you wish for? I want to become a witch. I don't know anything about that dream. That's it. Because I kept holding on to that dream, I lived at this age forever. You threw that dream away by becoming an adult. You thought no matter how long you waited, the rabbit holding clock wouldn't visit you. And you wouldn't be able to meet Humpty Dumpty. And of course, definitely wouldn't be invited to the land of cards. You gave up on that, and so you became a boring old adult. That's why you don't want to become a witch or anything like that anymore. You forgot that was a dream of your true self. Look, just stop it. I got my head on two dreams. You go to the position of head. That's more than enough. So please, your dream has nothing to do with me. Be obedient. No way. Magic's too much fun. Besides, those two dreams of yours both came true because of my magic. Not fair, my dream doesn't also come true. Sorry, yeah, my brain's starting to break again. It's getting late and I'm fucking tired. I was grateful for your magic and I accept you as a real witch. Please, you now return to the insides of my heart.
そして二度と現れないで
And never appear again.
いや
No, wait.
私たち
We're visiting each other, aren't we?
そうよ
That's right.
私
I'm
はも
not
う
you
あんたじゃない
anymore.
のあんたは後ろ宮エヴァ
You are Ushiro Mia Eva.
私は黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェ
I am going with
あ
Beatrice.
んたの胸の
So I have
中
no
に
responsibility
帰
to
る
turn to the
義理
inside of your
は
heart.
ないのさながらあな
Don't
た
say
と
feel
いう
like your
殻
mother
を
is broken
脱
out
皮
through
して
your
蝶
cocoon.
になったような気分かしら
熱で意識が朦朧とする
Fever is making my mind cloudy.
私の魔力が未熟な分を
My truth
あ
and
な
match
たの
make
正
me
義で補
support.
ってるの
And with your
私
vitality.
が儀式を
And
終え
his
て
ritual
完全
become
な
a
魔
wish
女
might
に
have
な
to
るま
bear
で
the
あなたに
burden.
負担をかけるかもねそれくらいは2つの
And
夢
I
を叶
got
え
a
て
chance
あ
to
げ
make
た
the two of
対
your
価って
dreams
こと
come
にして
true.
もらうわよ大丈夫安心して
It's alright. Don't worry, okay?
残る5人の生
For 5 remaining
贄につい
seconds,
ては
avoid your
あんた
family.
の家族は外してあげるわそうね
Let's see Rudolph, Kyrie, Kraus,
クラウ
Nazi.
スナツヒあとは老いぼれの南條なんかどう
Hey, what about that Oki's and Nanjo?
ちょうどいいわ
Perfect, I'll kill
こ
those
の
right
5人も
people.
殺すわねあな
Can you
た
call
だけ
this
に
murder
私
not
殺
be
害
real
予告
only
っ
to
てところかしら
you?
Fuck, I'm so tired. Holy shit.
Oh, look, there she goes. Hey, she's dead. Like, if we take the magic is real route, and Eva does too, does that mean that she can just solve everything if she A6s herself right now? Theoretically, yeah. Eva, go jump off a cliff. It's for the betterment of everyone. Oh, so you believe in magic? Nah, I just wanted her to jump off the cliff. I think it'd be funny. Eva finally crouched down. Hideyoshi rushed up to her and lent her his shoulder.
大丈夫か
Are you alright?
森先
Take it easy and rest.
休もう
大丈夫かね
Are you alright?
南條先生
Anandra, take a look at Eva.
Holy shit. I just don't approach him just to stop them.
ありがとう
Thank you.
大丈夫よ南條
I
先
talked
生
to Nanjo.
薬なら飲
I'm
んで
taking medicine.
こんな非常事
I
態で
apologize
申
for
し
saying
訳
this
な
in
い
such an extreme situation.
もう少しだけ
Well,
休
let me
ま
rest
せて
just a little bit longer. Doesn't he have one of the guns? Why give Nibiru that kind of time? Oh, you see, when she's already tried it thrice, but each time bullets just kind of explode in the chamber and do nothing. And I mean, like, somehow they explode and don't go anywhere. Fucking magic. You know, it's such a pain. The only thing she can really do is jump. Mom, I'll lend a hand too.
ありがとう
Thank you.
お父さんが見ててくれるから平気よ
I'll be fine as long as your father watches over me.
あなたは
Go back to your
2
cousin
階の
from
いとこ
upstairs
部
and
屋に
don't
戻って
come out
決
no
し
matter
て出
what.
てこないようにいいわね
Understood. Okay. Okay, fine. That confirms it for me. Eva and Hideyoshi always work together. No matter what scenario happens, no matter what goes on, if they're both alive, they're working together. If Eva wants to kill everyone, Hideyoshi's gonna help. If Hideyoshi wants to kill everyone, Eva's gonna help. They are a pair. You do not. That's how it. That's my answer to all this now. I think that's a consistent thing for them. What happened? So suddenly leave the guest house. Outside, witches. Don't talk anymore.
みんなすまんな。
Hey, hold on, we're
わ
watching
しは
over
エヴァを部屋で勘弁しとる。なんかあったら呼んでや。
Oh, something happens. Yoshi and Eva retrieve from the lobby. Of course, Eva was the only one who wasn't feeling well. They only got on a wing of sleep since the previous night and have been pressed by tension since the morning. They're mustering their energy to protect their families. But if they relax even a little, surely one of them would be down and out. Everything has gone as planned so far, but from here on out, it will become difficult, you see. Difficult, you say? In most cases, as the ritual progresses and the victims increase, they begin to tighten their guard. And often they hope in one place and stop moving. That is extremely inconvenient for us. Are you saying that witches are inferior to a bunch of humans in a group? Witches are never inferior to humans. However, perhaps you could say that times change and that humans have gotten their hands on poison. This wasn't a problem long ago, during that period where witches were believed in. But just like that annoying Spaller, people in the current era generally deny magic. In other words, Satan himself is anti-magical. What the fuck is this shit, Toho? Hey, awesome, but holy... Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm in pain. Oh, why? Raiders are friends. I don't care. Anyway, it's cool. I like it. I'm in pain. Stop. Fucking fly in my room. I want to die. Zote, at some point, they grew to possess a toxin inside their bodies that denies magic. In other words, you're saying that the more humans there are, the stronger that anti-magic toxin gets and the greater the disadvantage is for us witches. The total value of all their heart's power to deny magic. In other words, their magic existence becomes a denominator to our magic. No, not suit logic. Normally you find tiring outside of those contexts, but it works here given the whole point of the game. Yeah, no, it works really well. It's a nice establishment of a rule of the quote-unquote magic for these games, because obviously, if it didn't exist, Beatrice could just fucking explode everyone's head whenever she wanted. You know, like, she's like, okay, 6th time, everyone head explode. Oh, 2nd time, your head explode. Wherever they were, wouldn't matter. Understand. Is that too bit too careful for you? Oh, what's your thing about, Clips? I'm dying inside. You're joking. I said it truly easily. In other words, you're saying that the more people there are that don't believe in magic, and the stronger their will is, the greater the dramatic division and the effect of the magic is. Oh, more of the premise. Okay. I think I can't understand currently, Clips, because I am actually too fucking tired to think. My brain is rotting right now. I see, if that's the kind of form that it is, I'll have to rethink my method of attack. Fundamentally, magic possesses a vast power. You can make a rain of fire fall from the heavens by a sea, and reviving lost life isn't impossible either. However, that power is extremely weak against the toxin that rejects it. That toxin has been piling up in humans since the time they forgot their respect for all things sacred. Until finally, the earth was covered with enough toxin that miracles of magic could not be displayed. The game can't work if the world doesn't operate in two Nazi logic, only if we assume magic is real, otherwise we reject magic and never matters, aka Battler's side of the board. Those witches from across the world were chased from their dwellings. They were forced to choose whether to throw away their magic and live as humans or live in hiding in remote areas where the toxin of humans didn't reach. In that sense, Rokujima, which is a population of only 10 to 20 humans, was extremely favorable for witches. And more favorable was the existence of the ghost story about the witch who lived in the Rokujima forest. Essentially, the fear that a witch might exist permeates the island to a certain extent. Weakening the anti-magic toxin from the humans. Small population, a marginal possibility to accept a magical being. In other words, minds that were only weakly anti-magical. Only a valley where those two converged could a witch live in modern times. I see. By this formula, we can say that there are seven rules of which must follow to use your power efficiently. The first one is creating a scene. Create a murder scene that you couldn't imagine with other humans to agree with the ornament. It looks very much like witches exist by permitting the people with fear and make them believe that witches exist. And as a result, the anti-magic power of the mounting of the power of magic will be decreased. I see, so this is why that creating magic career of the first Twilight were created. That's exactly right. The gaudy scenes of the Twilight each game are all for that reason. Okay, that's not the reason? Wait, what the fuck's the reason you do that? Wait, what? Hold on. Beatrice, you're acting like that isn't the reason. Oh, okay, I see. You're doing this. Isn't it honest only like cruel things, or I'm doing it for fun? In that case, Predecessor-sama, this time was a failure. You killed them in a very plain way. Not anything more than a civil mystery. You should have damaged the bodies more grotesquely, like you did the time before that. They're from Ronove. Making it look more like fancy and instilling fear in those people. Well, about that. I thought it would be artful to do that every time, you understand. Is she getting meta? I think we're getting meta. Don't think you get deep on it. It's just a whim. Actually, it really had been her whim. Having told all of that by Balor, she couldn't say it out loud anymore. But she had decided her method of killing based only on a whim. No, would it be better to say that she had half-heartedly let Ronove decide? That she had left the locked room of this first game trial to him. If Vito had gotten a cruel idea, then she surely would have explored the limits of atrocity even worse than the last game. For the methods of Rosa and Maria's death, too, you told me to show restraint. That it wasn't Course action measure to show its wishes either, was it? Look at Vito, I can't do anything that cool unless we lock them in a room first. But why? That's just the way it is, okay? Oh my god, is Eva Beatrice going to make a mystery that isn't a locked room? That'd be fucking sacrilege. Oh my god, are we gonna get a non-locked room mystery? There's no way. Nah, that can't happen. Nah. Actually, at the present moment, none of them believe one bit that a witch actually exists. They're sure that isn't a fancy, but completely in the mystery genre. The student event is a failure for us witches.
先代様がどういうわけかぬるいやり方を繰り返
And
した
all
せい
because
で
for some reason you keep doing things in kind of lukewarm way, predecessor-sama.
あ
Like you say, you should seek out
あ若いうちの
work
苦労
while
は
you're
買ってで
young.
もしろと言うではないか
While you're young.
先代から
This is a
そな
test
た
for me
に
to see
これは試
you as
練で
your
ある
predecessor.
慎んで挑
Challenge
む
it
がよい
with
ぞ
respect.
おっ
What? You don't try to laugh out hardly. It was obviously a fake laugh trying to cover something up. The new witch shrugged, sighing.
この段階から演出によって
I'd you like to reduce the anti-magic power by creating a scene?
多分手遅れでしょうねとなればも
In
う
that
一
case,
つ
that's another move.
人間の分散が
Having
良
the
い
humans
です
split up should work. That probably is the most effective way.
人間の
The smaller the number of humans, the more the
少なけれ
denominator
ば少ないほど
shrinks.
分母の数は減るわけだその結果魔法力はてきめんとなる
And so the magic power becomes immediately effective.
つまりこの籠城状態をいかに崩して少人数に分散させるかがここから
Where's the crucial point from here? I would destroy this barricade situation and have them
Split up into smaller groups.
しかし彼らはもはや用心
However, they are very cautious.
容易には
Barricade won't be destroyed easily, you know.
前々
Both the barricade and Kinzo studied 2 games ago, and the barricade in the parlor last time were very stubborn.
いずれも手強かったましてや
Furthermore, most of the cunning don'ts have
豪快
been
な
left
大人
this
勢が
time.
ほとんど残った状態での籠城となっておる状況はこれまで以上に
This is
困
far more
難である
difficult than all the ones before it, you see.
そなたが望
If you
む
wish, I
な
could
ら
give some special
特別に
advice.
助言を与えてやっても良いのだがな
If the first murder case occurs in a closed circle, the survivors show up without fail. Gathering together to observe each other and ensure their safety. Forming out to break that situation apart is probably the dominion of murderers and mystery authors. How lucrative it is that witches, who are meant to exist at the end of their spectrum, share in that exact same worry. For all, the new witch poked her cheek with her index finger, thinking just as though deep in thought eventually spoke. No, I'm fine.
試練です
After all, it is a test.
先代様の手は
Bio
借
lost
り
her
ま
Kako
せ
after
ん
Nubito inherited. Sad. Yeah, very sad thing. I won't borrow your moves. Really?
しかし
The thing is, though, it will be pretty hard to defeat this barricade, you
なかなか
know.
に難しいぞ
すでに手は打ってあります
I've already made my move.
きっと引っかかるはずです頭のいい
The Spartan
やつなら
definitely
む
will.
しろ必ず
Is that so?
そなたは
You
優
really
秀
are
であるな
excellent. She actually won't make a locked room. She just said it. Oh my fucking god, we're gonna have a different kind of mystery.
手のかからぬ弟子で
I
わ
am
らわは
pleased that my
嬉し
side
い
boys
ぞ
are hard to deal with.
私人に聞く
My
前
motto
に
is to
自分
study
で
things
勉強するのモットー
Things
な
myself
ので
before asking other people.
それでは失礼し
Then, if you would
ます
excuse me,
獲物がの
I had to wait for my prey to get nonchalantly
また
lured
では
out.
なりませんので
それでは
Well then, handle it with care. As the new witch lowered her head, her face blanked, she turned into go butterflies and hit herself. Hio looked slightly unamused. Seems she was lonely since she had been relied on at all. That's Bito's only move? Yeah, but don't tell Bio that, she'll be a bit sad.
どいつもこいつもわらわのことなど
No, one of them
構いません
bothers themselves with me.
魔女
You
の
witch apprentice acting so smart.
今に
I'll bet any moment now she's going to make some painful mistake and start crying.
その時
Then, without doubt, she'll finally resign grace and follow my teachings.
教えをこおうとするに違いないのだ
Until
それ
then,
ま
I
で
shall
わらわ
watch from
は高
above.
みの見物よ
She laughed loudly on the outside. Laugh no one can hear is completely pointless. He started feeling empty and quickly stopped laughing. One of it chose that time to show himself.
失礼いたしますお嬢様
Excuse me, my lady.
バトラ様
The game of the Saint Twilight Ballsama has
第二のゲームが
ended.
終了いたしました
I see.
Wait, did we just skip over Balor's fight? What the fuck? We skipped over the Balor portion? What?
ご苦労であった。
Good work.
守備はどうであったか。
What was the result?
申し訳ござい
My
ません。
sincere apology.
リザイン
I
さ
was
せてい
forced
た
to
だきました。
resign. And it's midnight. I'm tired as fuck. I ain't saying shit this time. I'm just going to bed. Subscribe, notification bell, like, comment, share. God, tired, sleepy, stream tomorrow. Thank you all for coming. I'm gonna get up close. I'm gonna be really tired. I'm gonna get quiet. I'm gonna say bye.